Welcome back to the Nerdcore Podcast. The podcast reviews the movies and talks that nerd shit. This is episode 435. Yup, 435. God damn. 435. And as always, this is the nerd you're gonna hear to host the show alongside my wonderful co-host, Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another amazing film review by the yours truly.
That's right. Back in action. Monday, water heater problems over at Brad's casa. And then Tuesday,
I'll take care of.
Yeah, I'll take care of. Tuesday, just wanted to make sure everything was good with Brad and make sure he had everything done. But I also wasn't done with the movie because work is taking over my life, and I really don't know how I feel about that. And then what's it called? Today's Wednesday, so we're gonna do it today. And we're finally going to close out Kurosawa month as we look at 1960s The Bad Sleep Well. And it looked like we got some, some friend here in chat, Brad. We got Luis. What's going on here? What's going on in Arizona? What's going on, Luis? Thanks for joining us, bro. I don't know what's going on in Arizona. I don't live in Arizona. Brad, what's up? What's going on in Arizona?
Not a damn thing. It's
Arizona. Not a damn thing? Yep. Today we go ahead and close out Kurosawa month, but of course, the month isn't officially done unless you go to patreon.com /the nerdcore and you listen to our review of Dodes Kaden that will happen soon. We got time soon. So should be able to fit it in there. Or else we just wait for like 6 months from now when there's nothing to do and we have to just do a whole catch up.
Done it before. Probably do it again.
Completely irresponsible of us, but yeah. Brad, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm sleepy.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah,
can hear it.
I need a nap.
Yeah. What's going on, man? Whatever with the whole plumbing situation?
Oh shit! The old water heater started leaking, and we moved out. Like we couldn't figure out where the leak was coming from at first. So I moved out the washer, the dryer, this water softener, moved everything out. We got everything dry, and then found the leak. And of course, it was the water heater because it's always the fucking water heater.
Yep.
You never want it to be the water heater, but then it's the water heater.
It's the water heater.
Yeah. And so we got that moved out, and then we bought the new one. Well, it was the same gallon size, 40 gallons. The new one was about 1.5 foot shorter. So none of the shit that's supposed to connect to would reach.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little tough.
Yeah. So we had to build a stand for it and do a bunch of other shit. We got it to work in the end, but God, it was a pain. Oh
man, that house is gonna end up being a new house, right?
Yeah, eventually, piece by piece.
Yeah.
And then just have to do it all over again.
But this time you also almost didn't kill yourself, right?
No, there was no ladder involved.
No ladder involved, no electric shock, no nothing like that.
No, we turned off the breaker. Although we didn't have anything to test it, so all we could go by was no sparks happening. I guess it's good.
You start taking a shower and you're like, why doesn't this water heat up?
I'm good.
Yeah. Oh man, but I'm glad that things are fixed, bro, and I'm glad that we get to be here. Yeah, man, nothing much going on around here. I'm working and get paid on Friday though.
That's good.
I'm gonna go see Green Knight on Sunday.
I wish I could go see that.
Yeah,
I got contractors coming.
Yeah, so you're probably looking at next week to watch it, right?
Probably.
Yeah,
more than likely.
Yeah, big boy John.
Hey,
I don't really
Rachel
big
in the chat.
What's up, Rachel? Thank you for coming by. But I just a long day. But I will say I am writing my review of Zola for the site. So currently working on that. 2 paragraphs in. So what's it called? Gonna have a new piece up on the site. So I was like, oh fuck it. I was like, what I haven't put anything on the site in a long time. I gotta put something up. And
Is that the Mike Myers film? Zola? You don't mess with the Zola?
That's you don't mess with the Zoolander, dumbass.
No, I think it's you don't mess with the It's not you don't mess with the Zoolander. You dumbass.
Hold on, bro.
think it's you don't mess with the
Zohan. Zohan, yeah, Zohan. Yeah.
Don't mess with the Zoolander.
Oh, you need a sugar baby? I don't need a sugar baby. I need a sugar something. Oh my god, what's it called? Y'all come on Luckiest Peach for Green Knight review.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know it. You know it.
yeah. Between
Whenever I
like,
get to watch it.
yeah. Well, our review is probably gonna be like 2 weeks late, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna watch it this week, but Brad will watch it the next, so we'll probably have it done like the following week.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, as long as we get to watch it, you know, that's good.
That's what I want to do.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. But yeah, Brad's just like, can I get a fucking week where I don't have people over my house?
Be nice.
Real nice, man. But yeah, I'm excited, man. But nonetheless, we're here to do this, and we got to go ahead and get into it soon before we keep on going on and on and on, right? That's what we love to do here. But of course, Brad, it is 1960. You know, let's go. Our cutoff date is after 1969. So, Brad, let's go ahead and introduce the film to them.
Okay. Coming from our one and only source, Wikipedia, The Bad Sleep Well is a 1960 Japanese crime mystery film directed by Akira Kurosawa. It was first filmed to be produced under Kurosawa's own independent production company. It was entered into the 11th Berlin International Film Festival. The film stars Toshiro Mifune as a young man who gets a prominent position in a corrupt post-war Japanese company in order to expose the men responsible for his father's death. It has roots in Shakespeare's Hamlet, while also doubling as a critique of corporate corruption. Along with Drunken Angel, Stray Dog, and High and Low, it is one of 4 films in which Kurosawa explores the film noir genre. That's about it.
I hate when they don't give them proper like, come on, man. Some of the shit
literally, like, how many sentences? Like 4?
Fucking 4? Yeah. But yeah, dude, I'm just what's it called? Oh well, you know, Taste of Cherry has 1 sentence. What's it called? Rachel says it's not Mike Myers, man. It's Adam Sandler.
I was thinking the other movie with Mike Myers with the beard.
Yeah, Mike Myers, Adam Sandler, tomato, potato.
I mean, Stacey, not necessarily wrong there.
Yeah. Thanks for being here, Stacey. Thanks for being here. Let's go ahead and get some thoughts in here, Brad. This is your pick. I'll let you go first. What did you think of The Bad Sleep Well?
I loved this. I loved most of this movie.
Yeah.
The framing in this movie is exceptional. I love the story of this movie. I love everything about this. I love the look. I love Mifune in this, of course. The acting's great in this from all the other characters too. And I just love, you know, the noir aspect as brought by Kurosawa. I mean, Stray Dog, High and Low, Drunken Angel. Those are some of my favorites. Those are some of my favorites from Kurosawa. They're all noir. Like, the man knows samurai and noir films, hands down. I have an issue with this movie, though. This movie has the most anticlimactic ending. Like, he crescendos, he gets me all the way to the end, and it's like, it's a joke.
It's a joke.
The bad sleep well. See, you get it? He's not sleeping well anymore. And it's just like, Kurosawa. Ha! It's like it ended with a bad joke, and I'm just like,
I'm like, come on,
I'm
man.
like, I followed this film so much, and it was so good, and I wanted to see, you know, the bad guys get their comeuppance, and Kurosawa was like, fuck you, fuck what you thought this movie was going to end like, and I'm going to end on a joke. But
once again,
95% of this movie is amazing, except the very end.
Yeah. It's Kurosawa reminding you once again, it's my fucking movie.
My fucking movie. I'm the emperor. Get the fuck out. I'm glad you liked it. And you already watched 95% of the movie and loved it. You already paid your ticket. Yeah. Like, get the fuck out.
So the bad need melatonin?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad I'm not. I hope you saw the same thing I did at the very end, where it just ends. And you're like,
I was just like,
and I'm like,
what?
Well, and it's like one of those things. It's like, oh, they made it so it looked like a car crash, and he didn't really die. He's going to pop up here at the end and be like, ha, gotcha. That's like normal, like American cinema, film noir movie style. And it's like, no, they actually did die. The bad guys got away with it. And Kurosawa is just like, I'm
No,
going to
he
do a
just
phone
hasn't
call.
slept.
I'm going to do a phone call where the guy just hasn't slept, and it's just like, what?
What?
What? You got me to the you got to the fucking goal line, and you didn't get a touchdown.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, this movie's fantastic, man. I just look, man. This if y'all have not watched High and Low, you know that this is like I told Brad, like I forgot that this is around the time he's using CinemaScope, or when it was Toho was using was Toho Scope, but it's that really ultra wide, like what Dolce Vita, Fellini, what's it called?
Mhm.
It's CinemaScope. You know, it's that
The
ultra
framing in
wide
this movie is
look, and it's
yeah.
just like, oh fuck, beautiful, bro. Like it's beautifully framed. Every shot is just so beautifully crafted. I love the form. Like once again, just Mifune. You know, I can point out Mifune in High and Low.
Mm-hmm.
This is another one where I'm like, where's Mifune? I'm
Well,
like,
that's because he doesn't really get into the movie until like almost the end of the first act. Like
yeah,
he's not really brought in. And you're like, oh, he's the groom. Like, okay, like, and you don't realize that because they don't bring him out as a very prominent character until pretty much into
yeah.
the first act.
And of course, I mean, this is just like, how can you not appreciate just this is nerd Kurosawa who loves noirs and loves his Shakespeare, and he's finding a way to kind of fuse both by like loosely adapting Hamlet a bit.
Yeah,
And it's like this is it's crafted with so much like love and appreciation for those things that Kurosawa just loves so much, man. It's just like how can you not like appreciate that? Like it's just
I mean, the story is very phenomenal until the very end. I loved following the story of how he's getting this revenge aspect. He goes into, and it's not like some simple revenge thing. It's a very complicated story.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's like he's bringing people thought were dead back to life in order to fuck with people.
Guess who's gonna get 50K from Ben Shapiro if I say Kurosawa is over? Yeah, man, go ahead and split that with us. But
Yeah, for sure.
but dude, like, it's such a well crafted crime mystery, bro.
It's
Because
so
like,
complicated. The
yeah,
story is so complicated, and you're following it, and you're like, oh, he was the son of the dude they had killed
yeah,
or killed him, made him kill himself.
yeah,
Okay, I get that. I don't know. I think Kurosawa in some places might have gotten a little lazy. Like the bad guys, they find the picture.
yeah.
Like they go to.
Don't want to say that before he comes on your sleep and just starts grabbing your feet.
I'm saying it because this ending bothers me. But like the bad guys, they go and talk to the widow they haven't seen in forever, and she's like, "Oh, I so happen to have this picture of the funeral of this wide screen for some reason, and look, the guy's standing behind the pole. He looks really upset, and it's
Yeah,
Mifune. He doesn't really look that upset. He's kind of just standing behind the pole. It's like,
yeah.
okay." I thought that was kind of lazy, and then of course the ending was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You got me here, and then you're like, meh, like bet knee slapper. I'm out.
Man, whatever, bro. I love the woman in the film too. I liked her performance a lot. I thought that
Oh,
she
the
like
wife.
yeah, she like brought
Yeah,
like a really interesting perspective to the movie and just well like just a performance. Like I loved how you could tell that both of them had like chemistry with each other.
yeah. And it was one of those things. It's like, oh, does he love her? And it's like, oh, he doesn't love her. He's just using her to get
Yeah.
to her father. But then he fell in love with her, and his best friend's like, oh, I don't fall in love with her. And yeah, then and it's a well crafted story. It really is. Like
Yeah.
it was great to follow and just to watch in general, and it really hooks you in. The
Mhm.
only issue I have
It's that
is the
fucking
ending.
ending, bro.
The
I have an issue
ending.
with the ending. The pacing is just a bit dragging, bro.
In
Like,
places.
but it's just like it's 2 hours and 31 minutes. God
Yeah.
damn. Yeah. But also just like I was looking in here to see if maybe like that ending was something flat, like in the trivia section of IMDb, but nothing. I can't find anything, bro. But I also really like the music. I really like the music in this film.
Yeah,
The
yeah. Oh, that was
scores,
really good. With
like,
some that one of the scores, it wasn't like his usual,
yeah,
his usual,
composer.
drums and his usual composer. There was actually like some different stuff in this
Yeah.
that really, there were shots in this that make you think of other movies that came after, and you're like, oh, the Tarantino shot, the
Oh yeah.
fucking Kill Bill in the car shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was totally in here.
Yeah, I forgot that this was like, this is when like he's so I didn't mean composer, I meant like composition of like the music and stuff. But this is him working with like his composer that he was using before, like he was what's it called? The one he was using for like Yojimbo, for like Seven Samurai, but also he worked on like High and Low with him. So, he's done a lot of like stuff that's like really like different from each other, and I like that, man. You feel like this still feels like a score for a Kurosawa movie, but it's still like different enough to feel like its own separate thing.
Yeah, which is good because you have a little taste of what you usually hear in Kurosawa's samurai movies. Like it's here in there, but then you got something quite different. And you're like, this fits more the noir genre.
Yeah.
So it was really well done. This movie's really well done. Like, I mean, I have, like, I really think this might be one of my favorite noirs by him, but it's just it ends very anticlimactically.
I still prefer the other ones. Like, I still prefer Stray Dog more.
I like Stray Dog.
Drunken Angel.
I mean, I think had this ended like a little differently, it'd be a different story. But like Stray Dog, Drunken Angel. I mean, like
High and Low is like my favorite noir from him. But like, what's it called? I still put it like I put it as like the least ranked of all of them, but I still think this is generally like really an underrated movie from Kurosawa. I think this is such a surprise in his like filmography. And once again, just a reminder that like this man didn't just direct, samurai films. It's just like with everybody who's constantly talking about like how Scorsese only directs like what's it called, mob movies. Like no, Scorsese didn't just direct mob movies. And it's just the way like Kurosawa didn't just direct samurai films.
It's just what they ended up really well known for because they did it really well.
Yeah,
like they did it better than most other directors, and so they get known for that. And even if you look more into what else they do, you find hidden gems. And this is one of those movies. I mean, he hooks up with Mifune again, and Mifune knocks it out of the park every time, whatever he plays.
Yeah, every single time, bro. That man just knows how to give a performance, bro. I love that man. He's just such a great actor, and like the way he just works with them is just great. What's it called? Your favorite noir? Surely you mean Dick Tracy, right? Oh my,
his big yellow coat.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I really like this one. I got to tell you, man, this one was a really good pick. Just my mind is just completely thinking about the cinematography and this, just like those really harsh like contrast with the blacks and the white. I was like, oh, just like especially that scene where he has that one guy in the house that he's gonna make him drink the poison. Yeah, just all that whole scene. I'm just like in awe. My jaw's on the floor looking at it. Just how beautifully like lit it looks, man.
I mean, I like the scenes where they're like in that bomb shelter or old factory and they're down underground, and it's just the shot of them and the stairs coming down. That whole shot is just like, oh, this is great. Like, I can get behind this. Like, and I can't take anything from Kurosawa. He's still the emperor. He's still the best of the best.
He's the best filmmaker, bro. Yeah, you can't take away. It's just like
I feel like, I don't know if Kurosawa meant it as a joke or he just like, I'm running out of film. Like, I don't know. I wasn't there at the time. Like there is a reason he did the ending this way. It's just, I mean, and it could have been one thing, just you end it. Oh, they found him and they crashed his car, and you end it right where the car is. Like that shot of just the smashed up car with the blood, end it there. I don't know why he really had to go a little longer and been like the family, his kids disown him because his daughter is just like, has gone full comatose because he had her love of her life killed, and the son is just done with him. And then he gets a phone call, like they're running out of the house going, we disown you, and he's like, oh, I gotta take this fucking phone call. Like, this is more important than that shit.
A lot of his movies really have to do with like fucked up dads, bro. Either the dad's done terribly, or the dad is just being completely ignored.
Yeah, and this was a horrible man. Like this was,
Oh, 100%. He was
yeah,
despicable,
like
bro.
yeah, like to everyone. That's probably why he's like, oh, fuck them kids. I gotta take this phone call. This is more important. And and all it just ends on a knee slapper of I didn't sleep well.
Yeah, I didn't sleep. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck,
Kurosawa? And then it just ends, and I'm just sitting there, all just confused. I'm like,
is there more? Is there another movie?
But I sat here for 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I get a joke at the end of this. God damn it, Kurosawa, you got me again.
Oh God, man. But it happens. It happens.
Maybe it's just a testament that you can't always get what you want in the end. That sometimes the bad guys do win.
Yeah, sometimes the bad guys win. Also, just sometimes you got to be reminded. This is my fucking movie.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, and Kurosawa sure did remind you today. With that being said, Brad, what is your score for the Bat Sleep Well?
Yeah. Like it's 95% of this movie is amazing. Like it really is.
Yeah.
The look, the acting, the story, 95% of this movie until the very last 3 minutes. Like this movie, it rocks. It rocks my socks. I love it. But that last fucking it just takes the wind out of your sails, man. Yeah. Like you're going, that was the most anticlimactic thing I think I've seen.
This is what we built the movie to.
Yeah, I'm following along this great story, this really complicated story of how they're trying to get revenge back, and you end it with like a dad joke.
You just didn't sleep.
You just didn't fucking sleep. It's like, okay, so with that, I give it a 9 out of 10. That's what I give it.
All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give this an 8.25 out of 10. What's it called? I really like this. It's a really underrated gem from Kurosawa, but pacing and also just that ending to me is just like, what the fuck, man? Like, come on. But this is just like, I'm telling you, man. I said it on Twitter. This man just doesn't miss. He doesn't. He doesn't.
He that's why he's the greatest.
I've watched 16 movies from this man. And even my least favorite one, really I can tell you that is expertly crafted. Like
what is your least favorite one?
The Hidden Fortress.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, I gotta like rewatch it. Let's go. We did that one like,
year one.
No, dude. My first semester at University of Atlanta, Texas.
Oh, have we done that one?
Yeah, we did Hidden Fortress.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember because I was watching them in the cafeteria.
Oh, okay.
Watching it, yeah. So it's been a while. I haven't watched it. One of these days I might watch it. So, rewatch it. But even my least favorite is just incredibly crafted by him, and like I really can't wait for us to do our Patreon mini pod because I want to see what this movie that is supposed to be like one of his biggest failures, right? It's the one that bombed. And at the box office, and it's like I really want to see what that one's like, to see what the hell was up with Japan at the time that said, "Hey, we're not gonna show out for this one."
We're done. We're done with you. I mean, and maybe it's just like a Blade Runner, where it's just like movie's amazing, like it does so many foundational things for the future of cinema, and it's just people just didn't want to go to the theater at that time.
Yeah. They weren't ready for Kurosawa in color.
No.
All right, man. Of course, though, we can't leave because we still have to talk to you all about next month. We're getting ready to do our next theme month in August, and of course, to celebrate the eventual release. What's it called? Our stuff is like really mixed up because of a lot of different releases. But to celebrate the upcoming release of The French Dispatch, we will be doing our month next month on the films of Wes Anderson. We've never done Wes Anderson here. Never done a month devoted to him. So we're gonna
We've only done a commentary of the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah, or how Black Widow says Budapest.
Budapest.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that next month. Sorry, next week we'll be looking at the films of Wes Anderson, and of course, we have our picks here. So, I picked Moonrise Kingdom and Fantastic Mr. Fox as my lock-ins, and for my Patreon mini, I am choosing Rushmore, while Brad picked Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou and the Darjeeling Limited as his lock-ins, and Isle of Dogs as his Patreon mini. So let's go ahead and pull out the coin. What the can the hat directed by Martin Scorsese. Fuck off, bro. Very nice. Hope you like Bill Murray. Yeah, I fucking love Bill Murray, bro.
Oh, Bill Murray.
Yeah,
Bill Murray, bro.
Come on, dude. Don't tell me that. Get out of here, Stacey. Like you were here for the On the Rocks review.
Hey.
Yeah.
You all right there, bud?
Yeah. Are we ready, man?
I'm ready. I got the fucking coin.
I thought you were still pulling it out, man.
No, I got the coin. Look right here. Like, you okay? Like,
yeah, I was looking at my review of High and Low.
Okay.
I forgot that I actually wrote words for it.
Oh.
All right, man. Let's get this going. Then, Brad, I will select. All right, heads.
It's tails this time.
Oh,
holy
Brad
God!
Finally wins.
Fucking won.
Oh my God, man. So next week we will start off with Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. The following week we'll do Moonrise Kingdom. The week after that we will do the Darjeeling Limited, and then the week after that we will finish off with Fantastic Mr. Fox and talk about Isle of Dogs for the Patreon mini. All right. Yeah, Brad finally wins a
coin toss.
Coin toss. Wow.
Jesus. That's new.
Yeah, I didn't think that was possible.
Lottery. All of us should play the lottery.
Yeah. Next thing you know, Brad, when we do the circle, I'm gonna end up winning the circle.
You're gonna win the wheel.
Yep. All right, man. Of course, it's been a lot of fun, y'all. I want to thank Rachel, Luis, and Stacy for being in here. We want to thank you all so much, especially our Patreon supporters for being wonderful, wonderful supporters of us and making these shows happen. As always, we want to thank our producers, and our writers. Our associate producer, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah, for being here for a long time now. Even though, a lot of what's it called? A lot of movie club and stuff doesn't really happen anymore. But you still decide to support us. So thank you. Executive producer, Shane. Where can they find him, Bradley?
You can follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/XSRK or on Twitter at XSRK_. Also go buy something from him at thrifted.io.com.
Nice. I got a wine.
Why do you have a wine opener?
Corkscrew? Because it's for the bottles.
I got you.
Bottle opener. And I was, I have some Cokes that are bottled.
Topo Chico.
That's right. And of course, our writers, Brown Rice 96, they can be found everywhere and anywhere at Brown Rice 96. Oh, God. Next week, we finally finish the Terminator series, Brad. Are you excited as I am?
It's been a long journey to this. It hasn't been good since the second one. Yeah. At all. Any part except the motorcycle. I did love the motorcycles in that Christian Bale one.
Yeah.
Those were kind of cool.
Yeah. The motorcycles.
That was cool.
Yeah. But
that was a highlight.
I mean, but
I never want to see Arnold's butt fucking ever again. I'm tired of seeing Arnold's butt.
Yeah. All right, man. Yeah. And of course, our wonderful Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Brad's TikTok buddy.
Yep. He sent me 7 videos and I watched them.
And I don't watch any of the ones you send me. You can find him on Twitter as @RealNerdyDad on Twitter. And of course, from us, we will see you on. Oh, Brad, you said you have people coming on Friday, right?
Actually, I'm going. So I have a family thing on Friday, and then people are coming on Saturday to work on the house, but they're starting early.
Okay, so you will be here for Saturday and Sunday live shows.
Should be.
All right, yeah. So we'll see you on Saturday, y'all, for live show. But without further ado, it's been a wonderful time. And as always, we hope you all had a wonderful day. And wherever you're listening to this, or if you're watching today, we hope that you stay safe. And yeah, stay clean, y'all. The Delta variant is ramping up. So, yeah, Brett, send them out.
All right, Raul. Thank you for being host as always. Thank to everyone who joined us in chat today. We already shouted you out, so you only get one. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And I guess to end this episode, I'll just say Kurosawa. Kurosawa is the best, but his dad jokes are still horrible. Young Yoda out.
Can't be good at everything.